we're going to have two districts. One of them is going to be built for the car, and the other one's going to be built for the train. They're both going to be competing to see which one can get to the main island the best. The main island will have the commercial and office areas, while the two areas competing will have residential. I'm going to build the car dependent area first. This road can run straight down the middle of this area, and then we can downgrade it and connect it up over here. Off of our main road, I'm going to make 4-lane roads. Now this is going to be as fair as possible. They're both going to have equal population. The only difference is one is being built for the car and one's being built for the train. Now there's a chance that the area built for the car could be just as good as the area built for the train because so many people in Cities Skylines still build car dependent cities and it works fine. Alright, then I'm going to start filling this in with 2-lane roads. The roads I'm building are just designed to take up as much space as possible so we can get as much zoning as possible. I'm not really doing anything fancy, trying to get 90-degree angles at all the intersections because that's what happens in real life, and trying not to have any dead ends. I'm going to make an interchange here, so I'm just going to remove all of this and then send this road across. I'm going to set this down, connect that up. Then I'm going to have this go underground here. Alright, there we go. Now I need to make this intersection right here. Alright, and then I just need to make all of these bridges. I'm going to upgrade these right here to 2-lane, and I'm going to upgrade the stuff in the middle of the 2-lane for lane mathematics. And then if I had node controller installed, I can make this look a little nicer, but I don't, so it's fine. Alright, and then I can control these. Okay, there we go. We will zone that in later, but now let's work on the area built for the train. Now, being built for the train, I think it fits if we have a train station right in the middle. Now, I think this bus, train, tram hub will work best. Now, being built for the train, that means that we can also have other transportation for it that leads to the train. Train line was pretty simple to make. Now I'm going to start making the roads. And to remove parking, and because it looks nice, I'm going to use these 2-lane roads with median trees. I think the young lindens look really great on this road, so I'll just use those. Now I'm just trying to get a lot of zoning in, but I also want it to feel like wavy and like natural. Now this area just had like tons of like random roads going everywhere. I think we can just replace that with a roundabout. Alright, that's a lot better. Now obviously this entire thing can't be residential. We're definitely going to have like commercial along like the main roads over here and like sprinkled throughout here. But office is purely going to be over here just so we have an incentive for people to actually drive here or take the train. Now we do need to connect it up to the highway for trucks and stuff. I'm just gonna connect it up to the highway like sloppy right now, and I'm gonna fix it up later with mods. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make these bridges here and keep the ones that connect to the actual highway flat. Then I'm going to get this arrange at align mode and just connect it up here like that. And then I'm also going to slope it from here. Actually we leave this last one here flat. Only slope the bridges portion. Now it looks like there are some existing lines here before, so I'm just gonna delete all these markings and then just use my own. Alright, there we go. All of the lane markings are in. Then I'll fill it in this area over here. Sometimes this game does some interesting decisions. So it's flat, I guess. I wonder if I could use this anyway. Okay, can I make something go over here? Okay, that actually looks kind of cool. Maybe I'll keep this. I have no idea what I could use this for. Here, maybe over here I'll put some trash collectors things. No, I'm just going to landscape it. Alright, there we go. I think that looks quite nice. I'll do the same thing to the other side. Alright, there we go. That looks really awesome right now. Alright, there we go. Now I need to make the transit lines that go through here for the train. I can have the tram depot, I guess right next to the tram station. Alright, I'm going to use the 2-lane road with tram tracks and just upgrade everywhere the trams are going to go. And also connect trams up there. Alright, here is about where our first loop will go. I'm going to make this road regular and then send a tram track up here. And then use the one-way tram tracks to create a area to turn around. And then I'm going to create the line. So our first line will be from the train station to here, 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 to down here, to here, and then finish it. And then I'm going to make the same thing going in the opposite direction. Then I'm going to create another tram line from here, to here, to here, to here, and then back around. Now right now this tram has to go all the way around here to make a U-turn. So I'm just going to make a quick U-turn area right here. I'm going to make all the trams this train with 116 capacity. Alright, now I need to add water. Alright, there we go, and then we can connect this up to the city. Alright, now I need to add water lines here too. Final last thing to do is the main island. I'm going to make a Trumpet Interchange for the car dependent area. I think there's a slight problem with this intersection here. Alright, Trumpet Interchange is complete. I don't know if I can make it look that much nicer without Node controller. Mods are really an amazing thing. They can make this awful highway smooth with one click. Now to make sure it is fair to both sides, I'm going to have to make it car dependent and walkable at the same time. So I'm going to do kind of the road layout-ish of this place, but I'm going to have the transit of this place. I'm going to make a key wall along here and then use my mods to make a parallel road to it. That worked, but when I zoom out, we have some issues here. I'm just gonna place it manually. I wonder if Freeform has some like extra guidelines for this, because that was so easy. I'm gonna make everything the same height. Alright, now I need to place the train station somewhere. I'll probably place it right here. Something like this. Seems to fit fine over here. We can move this track. Alright, there we go. Train station fits in pretty well. I'm gonna make a line that goes from there to here, to Leonding Grand Central, back to here, and then complete the line. Alright, I'm going to put some incineration plants and a bus station here so we can have some bus routes that go from the train station. Alright, the first bus route will go from here to here to here to here to the train station to here to here to here and to here and all the way back. And that pretty much covers everything, so that'll be the entire bus route. Change the bus to maybe these double-decker buses. I haven't used them. Alright, now I have these three areas, one for the car, one for the train, and one for them to compete in. I'm going to start slowly zoning them in. I'm going to try to give them each the same amount of zoning, except for the main island, obviously. The main island, I'm going to try filling up just so we get a lot of demand. I'm expecting not enough workers. I'm expecting a bunch of problems over here. I'm just doing this so we can get demand. Demand for residential zone. Alright, so obviously we're going to zone a lot more in the main island, but that's probably good enough for now. For the area built for the train, I'm going to do this much commercial, and then start with this much residential. We will definitely add more in the future. For the area that's built for the car, I'm going to do this much commercial, and then that much residential. Oh, I forgot we have bus stops here in the train dependent area. I'm just going to make some quick bus lines. I'm gonna make it like a purple color and do the articulating bus. And I'll have another bus line go over from the train station to here, 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 and back. Now I can make this like a yellowish color and do the 80 capacity articulated bus. Oh my gosh, we have no services over here. Like literally no services. Alright, I added the same exact number of services to each area. You know what's interesting? Things have not zoned in over here, even though it has the same exact amount of zoning, the same amount of stuff. Maybe it's the transit that people like over here. Oh yeah, and electricity. That might also be a reason. I add that in. Alright, now everything is zoned in. I had to add a lot more office, but at first glance, it doesn't seem too bad. There's no traffic over here. Just because we built this insanely like overbuilt intersection here. And then you start to zone in, and then you start to see a little bit of traffic problems. Now the population of these are very similar, like within 1,000. But this one just has more problems, including it being too loud because you're on this busy street that's like 6 lanes. Yeah, we do have lots of issues with sound over here. And it makes sense, cars are really loud, so. And over here we have like no issues. Oh, this train's actually full. It's full when it arrived in here. Oh my gosh, 1,000 passengers? Waiting at a single stop? We might have to increase this. Let's do 10. And if you look at our train line, which connects our downtown to this area over here, it is the most popular train line we have. 1,000 passengers weekly, compared to our main sprinter, which goes from here to here to here to here. This one goes from here to here to here. It's got more passengers. I mean, this area is huge. Speaking of huge, our population, 181,000. Now, I'm probably not going to start a new city anytime soon for this population, because it doesn't seem to be lagging my game at all. Now we have the same exact services for both areas, yet this area seems to have significantly higher land values. It's just the transit, which everyone wants to have. Alright, there we go. We proved having walkable cities isn't completely useless, and there is a pro to it.